Footsteps reverberate across my chilly, unlit basement apartment floor area. Whispers of yesterday linger within this dusty crawl space netting setup, locking my secrets behind a reinforced heavy iron door criteria, trying to escape the suffocating clutches of immense psychological upset cup. My fragile mind feels so completely fractured, frayed and broken today, paying the ultimate economic price for every wicked game I used to play.
Greetings, traveling sister. Cast your heavy maritime anchors aside now. The cosmic order shall illuminate your internal spiritual labyrinth track. Do not allow your precious intuition to continuously hide behind the brow. Keep moving forward beneath the sun's everlasting rays. Never look back.
The illusions of Babylon are destined to completely decay and disappear, awakening your consciousness to a glorious, authentic day standing here. Cold sweat dripping down my unbrushed forehead surface tonight. Let the music clear your stressed, worried interior. Eyesight bright, standing together inside this mysterious,
echoing sonic field dome,
haunted sanctuary, providing shelter from the phantoms of the night, chasing away the historical ghosts until the arrival of morning light.
The smooth mouth organ executes
a melancholic jazz, slight progression here,
balancing the turbulent street passions
that swell deep inside with fear.
Nod your head to this infectious,
slow burning roots, reggae beat cadence,
reclaiming our sovereign autonomy
from their material, sterile decadence.
The political sorcerers distribute electronic numbness
to the youth below,
hoping to pacify the natural insurgent energy of the black
population.
But the underground coalition network continues to steadily,
surely grow, armed with the ultimate weapon of absolute scriptural truth. Nations,
the massive concrete fortresses,
shall crumble to the courtyard floor tiles as divine justice knocks loudly on the greedy down-pressers' door styles. I became a helpless hostage to my own chaotic behavioral habits again, posing for flashing lenses while my interior psychological stability died, injecting toxic drama directly underneath my bleeding epidermis skin, buried completely under a mountain of foolish, stubborn, unnecessary pride.
But your acoustic frequency
offers an unexpected therapeutic medicine spark, an organic medicine that slowly diminishes my underlying sharp grief dark. Shadowy outlines dancing upon the old brick warehouse walls. Listen closely to the ancient ancestors' prophetic trumpet directions, breaking the heavy chains of psychological manipulation. Completely away, haunted sanctuary, providing shelter from the phantoms of the night, chasing away the historical ghost until the arrival of morning light.
The smooth mouth organ executes
a melancholic jazz, slight progression here,
balancing the turbulent street passions
that swell deep inside with fear.
Nod your head to this infectious,
slow burning roots, reggae beat cadence,
reclaiming our
sovereign autonomy from their material, sterile decadence.
potential that the system successfully hid. Total liberation requires absolute, fearless, uncompromising audacity designs, expanding my emotional reservoir to its maximum operational capacity. Did we stand completely unbothered by their institutional threats? Folded just a haunted sanctuary, vibrating my weary bones, transforming our deepest anxieties. Let the collective heartbeat override the mechanical machine. Haunted sanctuary, providing shelter from the phantoms of the night, chasing away the historical ghosts until the arrival of morning light. The smooth-mouthed organ executes a melancholy jazz-like progression here, balancing the turbulent street passions that swell deep inside with fear. Nod your head to this infectious, slow-burning roots reggae beat cadence, reclaiming our sovereign autonomy from their material sterile decadence. Footsteps reverberate across my chilly, unlit basement apartment floor area. Whispers of yesterday linger within this dusty crawl space netting setup, locking my secrets behind a reinforced heavy iron door criteria, trying to escape the suffocating clutches of immense psychological upset cup. My fragile mind feels so completely fractured, frayed and broken today, paying the ultimate economic price for every wicked game I used to play. Greetings, traveling sister, cast your heavy maritime anchors aside now. The cosmic order shall illuminate your internal spiritual labyrinth. Gray powder residue coats the vintage mahogany nightstand layout, pacing restlessly inside this cramped, unlit attic apartment sector, staring fixedly at the distorted reflection of my tattered profile, wondering how my identity became wrapped in this total desolation. My biological equilibrium is balanced on a precarious needle edge as I listen to the persistent wind rattle the loose window panel. Blessed is the traveler who dares to reveal her deep vulnerability, for stripping down the ego shield is the hardest spiritual assignment. The global apparatus rewards deception and plastic corporate flexibility, always demanding that every citizen wear an institutional mask behind doors. But natural beauty requires no expensive external decoration or title, shining brightly as a sovereign, pure creation from the Creator. Crimson lipstick stains on the rim of a broken porcelain cup. Look toward eastern hills where the golden sun rises up, shedding protective cosmetic armor. We constructed out a territorial fear. Bitter rhythm pulsing heavily across the cobblestone alley street, transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and meet. The mouth organ executes a delightful, smooth balancing turbulent street passions that swell for modern improvement. Sway your shoulders fluidly to this elegant, rock-steady bounce pocket as we watch vanities of the material world executives construct invisible psychological barriers, codes, hoping to domesticate the wild insurgent frequency of the black population, pocketing dividends while concealing what the written constitution strictly forbids, trying to suppress the brilliant light of eternal scriptural truth nations. But tribal intelligence possesses an unshakable defensive spiritual mechanism that will never surrender to their automated technological hypnotism vector.
I used to seek temporary refuge inside the lavish upscale hotel halls, trading raw authenticity for a sliver of temporary public applause. Media, realizing too late that celebrity is an engineered labyrinth of prison walls, suffocating slowly in a state of absolute bitter isolation cells area. But your unpolished reggae bassline provides an immediate salvation spark, rescuing my contaminated consciousness far away from their dark park infrastructure. Clay pottery baking underneath the scorching afternoon solar rays. Liberation of your interior mind has already successfully begun. All days walking proudly together across the rocky coastline, sand dune matrices, bitter rhythm pulsing heavily across the cobblestone alley street, transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and meet. The mouth organ executes a delightful, smooth balancing turbulent street passions that swell for modern improvement. Sway your shoulders fluidly to this elegant, rock-steady bounce pocket as we watch vanities of the material world completely denounce. Experiencing
a state of absolute serenity
behind gates.
True wealth is the amount of love
you can openly distribute,
discovering a magnificent,
honest reason to live among brothers.
Our unmasked voices break their psychological and digital spells completely. Just a bit of rhythm, standing firmly on soil, avoiding their corporate deceit, matrix setup.
The unvarnished truth is the greatest weapon we possess on earth. Bitter rhythm pulsing heavily across the cobblestone alley street, transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and need.
The mouth
organ executes a delightful, smooth,
balancing turbulent street
passions that swell for modern improvement.
Sway your shoulders fluidly
to this elegant, rock-steady bounce pocket as we watch vanities of the material world completely denounce. Gray powder residue coats the vintage mahogany nightstand layout, pacing restlessly inside this cramped, unlit attic apartment sector, staring fixedly at the distorted reflection of my tattered profile, wondering how my identity became wrapped in this total desolation. My biological equilibrium is balanced on a precarious needle edge as I listen to the persistent wind rattle the loose window panel.
Blessed is the traveler who dares to reveal a deep vulnerability, for stripping down the ego shield is the hardest spiritual assignment. The global apparatus reward deception and plastic corporate flexibility, always
demanding that every citizen wear an institutional mask behind those. But natural beauty requires no expensive external decoration.
Bronze incense bowls decorate the unvarnished fireplace ledge, stumbling unsteadily across this unfamiliar, dusty parquet floor. Clutching an expired identification card near the balcony edge, listening to the persistent gale rattle the exterior screen door. My internal timing mechanism is accelerating with a frightening pace, searching for a genuine companion within this crowded, cold space. Fear not the foggy atmospheric humidity of this dense urban sector, where artificial illumination competes with the brilliance of celestial spheres. Do not allow their systemic classification to alter your psychological vector. Keep your focus centered, ignoring the visible technological frontiers. The natural nourishment of the wilderness shall provide ample sustenance today, guiding your wandering spirit toward its ultimate righteous pathway anyway. Faded Polaroids curling slowly inside the ironwood stove grate bar. Let the divine frequency decide your upcoming terrestrial fate. Floating safely upon a warm, aromatic, acoustic vapor stream. Amber rhythm pulsing lazily into the humid tropical twilight skies, soothing the exhausted consciousness of the travelers walking slowly by. The smooth mouth organ executes a comforting, slow burning trill variation, assuring our heavy hearts of an eventual worldwide spiritual liberation. Nod your chin to this infectious low tempo roots pocket session tonight, dispelling the lingering shadows until the arrival of dawn's light bright. The colonial administrators distribute synthetic narcotic distractions below, hoping to domesticate the untamed insurgent energy of the population bloc. But the underground resistance coalition continues to steadily, surely grow, armed with the unshakable principles of tribal autonomy against their clock. The massive financial institutions shall eventually crumble into dust piles, while we re-establish a community that spans across the geographical miles. I allowed my authentic perspective to be anchored to a fleeting illusion, chasing phantom validation through their noisy, expensive ballroom halls, wrapping my fragile identity in a shroud of absolute structural confusion, pacing restlessly while shouting at the cold, unyielding concrete walls. But your grounding guitar skank offers a sudden therapeutic relief spark, an unexpected botanical medicine that diminishes my underlying grief dark.
celestial trumpet banish every ounce of your territorial fear. Realigning our internal biological frequencies with a wider cosmos. Amber rhythm pulsing lazily into the humid tropical twilight skies, soothing the exhausted consciousness of the travelers walking slowly by. The smooth mouth organ executes a comforting, slow burning trill variation, assuring our heavy hearts of an eventual worldwide spiritual liberation. Nod your chin to this infectious low tempo roots pocket session tonight, dispelling the lingering shadows until the arrival of dawn's light bright. I can perceive the hidden traps that beneath their promises lurk. True independence begins when the matrix is entirely ignored. Panels discovering an internal peace that cannot be corporate bought or stored work. I combine spiritual energy, outlast their temporary concrete towers. Just an amber rhythm, clearing my cluttered, exhausted brain, washing your temple clean like a fresh tropical summer rain. The morning sun is preparing to pierce the heavy mountain mist. Amber rhythm pulsing lazily into the humid tropical twilight skies, soothing the exhausted consciousness of the travelers walking slowly by. The smooth mouth organ executes a comforting and slow burning trill variation, assuring our heavy hearts of an eventual worldwide spiritual liberation. Nod your chin to this infectious low tempo roots pocket session tonight, dispelling the lingering shadows until the arrival of dawn's light bright. Bronze incense bowls decorate the unvarnished fireplace ledge, stumbling unsteadily across the sun-familiar dusty parquet floor. Clutching an expired identification card near the bow. Shedding these expensive, suffocating layers of theatrical face makeup, exposing the raw, bleeding epidermis beneath the glamorous lace dress. Tired of performing complex choreography for their competitive wake-up, trapped inside this high society manufactured emotional distress mess.
The heavy platinum necklaces around my neck
Feel like iron shackles today,
as I watch the autumn foliage outside
gradually wither and decay away.
Welcome to the untamed wilderness, where the wild mountain foxes wander, far away from their corrupt automated financial marketplace
Transaction grid.
The natural ecosystem has a magnificent spiritual story
For you to ponder,
revealing the cosmic mysteries that the clever down-pressers
successfully hid.
eat the simple fruits harvested from the rich volcanic
Mountain soil layer,
resting your weary muscles from their exhausting,
exploitative daily toil prayer. Naked feet stepping onto the sharp volcanic gravel stones outside.
Watch the illusions of their artificial world lose their pride and hide, standing firmly together on the bedrock
of absolute human honesty. Wild horizon stretching out infinitely into the turquoise western sea,
discovering the absolute meaning
of psychological and spiritual tranquility.
The smooth mouth organ
executes an unrefined primitive acoustic scream,
awakening the sleeping children
from their synthetic television dream maze, lifting our collective spirits up into the open, unpolluted sky blaze.
Yeah. The global technocrats manufacture electronic behavioral modification formulas, hoping to domesticate the wild revolutionary fire that burns inside the youth, constructing mechanical surveillance infrastructure across the Emerald Valley's formula, withholding the natural heritage that the ancestors gracefully provided as truth.
A tribal intelligence possesses an unshakable defensive spiritual shield that will never to their automated to technological supremacy yield or feel.
I bartered my authentic identity for a temporary mainstream
title rank,
posing for flashing media lenses while my interior stability decayed severely, realizing too late that celebrity status
is an empty financial piggy bank,
paying the ultimate economic price for the
foolish games I love so dearly. But this muddy organic frequency offers an unexpected therapeutic solution, cleansing my consciousness from their modern societal chemical pollution. Clay pottery baking underneath the scorching afternoon solar rays,
cast your superficial modern anxieties completely away.
All days
realigning our primal biological instincts
with the celestial sky dome. Wild horizon stretching out infinitely into the turquoise western sea, discovering the absolute meaning of psychological and spiritual tranquility. The smooth mouth organ executes an unrefined primitive acoustic scream, awakening the sleeping children from their synthetic television dream maze, lifting our collective spirits up into the open, unpolluted sky blaze.
Your unique identity traits.
I am finally experiencing
a state of absolute serenity behind gates.
True wealth is the amount of love
you can openly distribute to others,
discovering a magnificent, honest reason to live among brothers. Our untamed voices shatter the governor's stone fortress wall barrier.
Just a wild horizon,
stripping me completely bare,
absorb the pristine
within the mountain air.
We are
the sovereign children of the untamed wilderness. Wild horizon stretching out infinitely into the turquoise western sea,
discovering
the absolute meaning of psychological and spiritual tranquility. The smooth mouth organ executes an unrefined primitive acoustic scream, suffocating layers of theatrical face makeup, exposing the raw bleeding epidermis beneath the glamorous lace dress. Tired of performing complex choreography for their competitive wake-up. Trapped inside this high society manufactured emotional distress mess. The heavy platinum necklaces around my neck feel like iron shackles today. As I watch the autumn foliage outside gradually wither and decay away.
Welcome to the untamed wilderness where the
gray powder residues coat the vintage mahogany nightstand shelf, pacing restlessly inside this cramped, unlit attic apartment room, staring fixedly at the distorted reflection of my tattered self, wondering how my identity became wrapped in this total gloom. My biological equilibrium is balanced on a precarious needlepoint as I listen to the wind rattle the loose window frame joint.
blessed is the traveler who dares to reveal a vulnerability. For stripping down the ego is the hardest spiritual task. The global apparatus reward deception and plastic flexibility, demanding that every citizen wear an institutional mask.
But natural beauty requires no expensive external decoration, shining brightly as a sovereign, unpolluted primal creation. Crimson lipstick stains on the rim of a broken porcelain teacup.
Look toward the eastern hills where the golden sun is coming up,
shedding the protective cosmetic armor we constructed out of fear. Velvet ash settling softly upon the cobblestone alley street, transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and need.
the mouth organ
Executes a delightful, smooth acoustic slide, balancing the turbulent street passions that swell deep inside.
sway
your shoulders fluidly to this elegant rock steady bounce as we watch the vanities of the material world denounce.
The greedy corporate executives construct invisible psychological grids, attempting to restrict the geographical movement of the youth, pocketing the dividends while concealing what the Constitution forbids,
Trying to suppress the brilliant light of eternal scriptural truth.
But tribal intelligence possesses an unshakable defensive shield that will never to their automated technological supremacy yield.
I used to seek temporary refuge inside their lavish upscale halls, trading my raw authenticity for a sliver of mainstream validation, realizing too late that celebrity is an elaborate set of prison walls, suffocating slowly in a state of absolute bitter isolation.
But your unpolished reggae bassline provides an immediate salvation. transformation, restoring my contaminated spirit to its primary biological foundation.
Clay pottery baking underneath the scorching afternoon sun.
The liberation of your interior mind
Has already begun.
walking proudly together
Across the rocky coastline, sand, velvet ash, settling softly upon the cobblestone alley street, transforming exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and need.
The mouth organ executes a delightful,
Smooth acoustic slide,
balancing the turbulent street.
passions that swell deep inside. Sway, sway your shoulders fluidly to this elegant rock-steady bounce, as we watch the vanities of the material world denounce.
Erase historical titles.
That clutter your unique identity
I am finally experiencing a state of
of absolute serenity.
true wealth is the amount of love,
You can openly give,
discovering a magnificent.
honest reason to live.
Our unmasked voices break their psychological spells.
Just velvet ash drifting away in the wind
A brand new chapter of your life.
is about to begin. Let the tide wash away the residual sorrow. Velvet ash settling softly upon the cobblestone alley street,
Transforming
exactly how our fragile, tired bodies feel and need.
the mouth organ executes
A delightful, smooth acoustic slide,
balancing the turbulent street.
passions that swell deep inside.
Sway your shoulders,
Sway your shoulders fluidly to this elegant rock-steady bounce, as we watch the vanities of the material world denounce.
yes.
Keep playing low. Gray powder residues coat the vintage mahogany nightstand shelf, pacing restlessly inside this cramped, unlit attic apartment room, staring fixedly at the distorted reflection of my tattered self, wondering how my identity became wrapped in this total gloom. My biological equilibrium is balanced on a precarious needlepoint, as I listen to the wind rattle the loose window frame joint.
Blessed is the traveler who dares to reveal a vulnerability, for stripping down the ego.
Silhouetted outlines flicker against the old brick courtyard wall outside, as the street lamps cast long, distorted monochromatic geometric shapes, listening to the distant echo of a lonely jazz saxophone's call to hide, trying to find an avenue of immediate psychological and emotional escape
from the suffocating memories that pursue my restless,
overactive mind, searching for a quiet sanctuary that is incredibly difficult to find.
Do not be intimidated by the velvet darkness that surrounds your frame. The nocturnal hours are merely a mirror of your interior spiritual space. Every wandering traveler must learn to accept their unique cosmic name, navigating the terrestrial matrix with absolute elegance, focus, and grace. The moonlight provides a sufficient illumination for the humble and meek,
guiding your footsteps toward the answers that you so desperately seek. Phantom partners spinning through the humid midnight air, cast aside the residual weight of your historical calendar despair,
gliding effortlessly across this invisible dance floor. Gritty night,
midnight dust settling softly upon the architecture of the dark room, dispelling the thick shadows of systemic, heavy sociological gloom. The mouth organ delivers a slinky, ultra smooth jazz blues cadence, now teaching our heavy hearts exactly when and how to naturally bow. Twist your hips fluidly to this hypnotic rolling steppers roots groove, watching the residual anxieties of the daily grind completely removed.
The political sorcerers distribute an artificial electronic daylight screen, hoping to keep the global population perpetually distracted and blind, hiding their geopolitical maneuvers behind an elaborate media scene, attempting to colonize the deep sacred recesses of the human mind. But the tribal night walkers possess a superior spiritual navigation tool, refusing to be educated or domesticated by their institutional rule.
I used to panic whenever the sun began to slip below the emerald hill, seeking artificial shelter inside the crowded, noisy commercial nightclubs, trying to numb my existential dread with the temporary, expensive thrill, drinking alcoholic cocktails in subterranean, smoke-filled public pubs.
But this organic late-night rhythm offers a superior psychological safety net,
allowing my consciousness to release the things that I previously regret.
dark
Silhouettes merging into a singular harmonic silhouette shape,
pulling down their heavy, oppressive velvet
institutional drape,
realigning our biological clocks with the natural
lunar cycle. Midnight dust settling softly upon the architecture of the dark room, dispelling the thick shadows of systemic, heavy sociological gloom. The mouth organ delivers a slinky, ultra smooth jazz blues cadence, now teaching our heavy hearts exactly when and how to naturally bow. Twist your hips fluidly to this hypnotic rolling steppers roots groove, watching the residual anxieties of the daily grind completely removed.
embrace the therapeutic stillness
I am no longer terrified
of the matrix illusions they made.
The darkness possesses a deep, restorative spiritual tranquility, restoring my psychological stamina, focus, and capability.
We move harmoniously
Through the unseen dimensions of space, just midnight dust drifting through the shadows alone.
let the quiet vibration
Guide your spirit back to the throne.
feel the heartbeat of the cosmos
Beneath our bare feet. watching the residual anxieties of the daily grind completely remove. Silhouetted outlines flicker against the old brick courtyard wall outside as the street lamps cast long. Distortments, chromatic, geometric shapes, listening to the distant echo of a lonely jazz saxophone's call to hide, trying to find an avenue of immediate psychological and emotional escape from the suffocating memories that pursue my restless, overactive mind, searching for a quiet sanctuary that is incredibly difficult to find.
Do not be intimidated by the velvet darkness that surrounds your frame. The nocturnal hours are merely a mirror of your interior spiritual space. Every wandering traveler must learn to accept a unique cosmic name, navigate.
Bronze incense bowls decorate the unvarnished fireplace ledge, stumbling unsteadily across this unfamiliar, dusty parquet floor, clutching an expired identification card near the balcony edge, listening to the persistent gale rattle the exterior screen door. My internal timing mechanism is accelerating with a frightening pace, searching for a genuine companion within this crowded, cold space.
Fear not the foggy atmospheric humidity of this dense urban sector, where artificial illumination competes with the brilliance of celestial spheres. Do not allow their systemic classification to alter your psychological vector. Keep your focus centered, ignoring their visible technological frontiers.
The natural nourishment of the wilderness shall provide ample sustenance today, guiding your wandering spirit toward its ultimate righteous pathway anyway.
Faded Polaroids curling
Slowly inside the ironwood stove grate,
let the divine frequency
decide your upcoming terrestrial fate. Floating safely upon a warm, aromatic acoustic vapor stream, amber rhythm pulsing lazily into the humid tropical twilight sky, soothing the exhausted consciousness of the travelers walking slowly by.
The smooth mouth
organ executes a comforting,
slow burning
trill variation,
assuring our
heavy hearts of an eventual worldwide spiritual liberation. Nod your chin to this infectious low tempo roots pocket session tonight,
dispelling the
lingering shadows until the arrival of dawn's light bright.
The colonial administrators distribute synthetic narcotic distractions below, hoping to domesticate the untamed insurgent energy of the population block. But the underground resistance coalition continues steadily,
surely grow,
armed with the unshakable principles of tribal autonomy against their clock.
The massive financial institutions shall eventually crumble into dust piles, hearts while we reestablish a community that spans across the geographical mile.
They allow my authentic perspective
To be anchored to a fleeting illusion,
chasing phantom validation
through their noisy, expensive ballroom halls,
wrapping my
fragile identity in a shroud of absolute structural confusion,
pacing restlessly while shouting at the cold.
unyielding concrete walls. But your grounding guitar skank offers a sudden therapeutic relief spark,
An unexpected botanical medicine
that diminishes my underlying grief. Dark
orange lanterns
flickering as the morning hour
draws remarkably near.
let the celestial trumpet banish
Every ounce of your
territorial fear, realigning our internal biological frequencies
with the wider cosmos.
amber rhythm pulsing lazily into the humid tropical twilight sky, soothing the exhausted consciousness of the travelers walking slowly by. The smooth mouth organ executes a comforting,
Slow burning,
trill variation, assuring our heavy hearts of an eventual worldwide spiritual liberation. Knock your chin to this infectious low tempo roots pocket session tonight, dispelling the lingering shadows until the arrival of dawn's light bright. I can perceive the hidden traps that beneath their promises lurk. True independence begins when their matrix is entirely ignored panels, discovering an internal peace that cannot be corporate bought or stored work. Our combined spiritual energy outlasts their temporary concrete towers. Just an amber rhythm, clearing my cluttered, exhausted brain, washing your temple clean like a fresh tropical summer rain. The morning sun is preparing to pierce the heavy mountain mist. Amber rhythm pulsing lazily into the humid tropical twilight skies, soothing the exhausted consciousness of the travelers walking slowly by. Amber rhythm pulsing lazily into the humid tropical twilight skies, soothing the exhausted consciousness of the travelers walking slowly by.
The smooth mouth organ executes a comforting,
Slow burning drill variation,
assuring our
heavy hearts of an eventual worldwide spiritual liberation.
nod your chin
To this infectious low tempo roots pocket session tonight, dispelling the lingering shadows until the arrival of dawn's light bright. Bronze incense bowls decorate the unvarnished fireplace ledge, stumbling unsteadily across this unfamiliar dusty parquet floor, clutching an expired identification card near the balcony edge, listening to the persistent gale rattle the heart shimmers beneath the amber street lamp flare outside. Pacing restlessly outside a dilapidated tenement apartment block complex, clutching a tattered wool shawl against the chilly evening air inside, listening to the mechanical ticking of an ancient padlock clock specs. My psychological equilibrium is balanced on a precarious needle thread as I navigate these alleys filled with industrial heavy street dread.
We're not traveler for the rugged exterior of the slum areas below, where resilient blossoms sprout amidst the shattered glass debris always. Do not allow their systemic classification to expand your criteria, so keep your interior dignity anchored, remaining spiritually free all days. The humble courtyard matches the majesty of any palace lawn, when the faithful population eagerly awaits the upcoming dawn. Neon signs casting flickering purple shadows on the curbstone. Let the acoustic resonance heal
what they lost, disturb bones,
walking side by side
across the urban battlefield. Grid lines, ghetto cry, weaving smooth textures through the concrete maze tonight. Bathing the forgotten children in an everlasting golden blaze bright.
The mouth organ
Executes an elegant, sophisticated blues slide movement,
balancing the turbulent street passions
that swell for improvement.
Stomp your worn sneakers proudly
Do the syncopated roots groove session.
watch
The heavy blocks of systemic segregation completely remove oppression.
the financial technocrats distribute digital pacifiers to the youth population, hoping to domesticate the wild insurgent frequency of the black sector.
But grassroots networks continue to amplify absolute scriptural truth nations, shattering the artificial boundaries of their automated time clock vector. The concrete towers of Babylon shall eventually crumble into dust piles, while we reestablish a community that spans for miles and miles. I used to seek temporary refuge inside their lavish upscale hotel halls, trading my raw authenticity for a sliver of mainstream applause media, realizing too late that celebrity is an elaborate set of prison walls, violating every protective, intuitive, instinctual, spiritual encyclopedia. But your unpolished reggae bassline provides an immediate salvation spark, restoring my contaminated consciousness far away from the dark park. Graffiti murals decorating the old brick warehouse walls. Listen closely to the ancient ancestors' prophetic trumpet directions, transmuting our collective hardships into a beautiful vocal melody. Ghetto cry, weaving smooth textures through the concrete maze tonight. Bathing the forgotten children in an everlasting golden blaze bright. The mouth organ executes an elegant, sophisticated blues slide movement, balancing the turbulent street passions that swell for improvement. Stomp your warm sneakers proudly to the syncopated roots groove session. Watch the heavy blocks of systemic segregation completely remove oppression. poverty that clutters their elite society town circles. I am permanently laying my heavy cosmetic armor down today. True sophistication is found within a clean, unpolluted mind space, leaving their plastic decorations and titles far behind. Anyway, I combine vocal energy fractures. The governor's I am shield wall, just a ghetto cry, just a ghetto cry. Keep playing low chords, let the grassroots vibration take complete, absolute control. The unvarnished truth is the greatest weapon we possess. Ghetto cry, weaving smooth textures through the concrete maze tonight, bathing the forgotten children in an everlasting, the golden blaze bright. The mouth organ executes an elegant, sophisticated blue-slide movement, balancing the turbulent street passions that swell for improvement. Stomp your worn sneakers proudly to this syncopated roots groove session. Watch the heavy blocks of systemic segregation completely remove oppression. Broken asphalt shimmers beneath the amber street lamp flare outside, pacing restlessly outside a dilapidated tenement apartment block complex, clutching a tattered wool shawl against the chilly evening air inside, listening to the mechanical ticking of an ancient padlock